Hey everyone, welcome to You Wizards. This is my first video on this series, and we'll talk about the first blue wizard ever printed. It's Prodigal Sorcerer. Prodigal Sorcerer is a 1/1 human wizard. It costs 2 generic mana and 1 blue mana. It has the ability Tap. Prodigal Sorcerer deals 1 damage to any target. It has had a lot of printings, with the first one being in Alpha, and the most recent one in Eternal Masters. It also has an FNM promo printing and a gold border printing from the 2001 World Championship decks. There's been 3 different arts, with the one from Alpha, drawn by Douglas Tiller, being the most common one. The one from Eternal Masters was drawn by Eric the Champ, and the one from 7th edition was drawn by Tony Sutlo? This one is my favorite one. I just like the helmet and smoke green. The card has the nickname Tim, in reference to the character from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. This was also the first card with the ability to tap to deal damage, with many more coming later, like Pirate Ship, Suran Spellcaster, Thornwind Fairies, and Rootwater Hunter. Then in Planar Chaos we saw a color-shifted version of Prodigal Sorcerer, called Prodigal Pyromancer. The ability is no longer in the blue slice of the color pie, being mostly in red new cards ever since. Prodigal Sorcerer is not a good card. His stats are pretty bad for his cost. He can't block without dying, he doesn't protect itself, and he can't use his ability on the turn it comes into play. He dies to any kind of burn effect, and by the time it can use its ability, most creatures will be able to survive it anyways. His ability is still pretty cool, being able to kill small creatures, mess with combat math, and slowly damage your opponent without needing to attack. Also, both of his creature types have some nice support. Prodigal Sorcerer can be played in some kind of tap-out control deck, where you try to play a lot of permanents that control the board and your opponent's plays, so they can't get anything relevant to stick. It can also be a finisher for control decks, slowly killing your opponent, while you use removal and counterspells so they can't do anything. In both cases, it works as a bad planeswalker or enchantment, being a lot more fragile, having very low impact, and providing a pretty slow clock. He's probably better in some kind of combo deck, trying to activate Prodigal Sorcerer's ability many times in one same turn, in order to kill your opponent or opponents. This can be done in many ways. This one is pretty fun. Other cards could be better than Prodigal Sorcerer for this combo though. For this combo, you need Prodigal Sorcerer to not have Summoning Sickness, then to imprint Dramatic Reversal on Isochron Scepter, so with Sol Ring or another artifact or creature able to generate 2 or more mana by tapping, you can activate Isochron Scepter's ability, cast Dramatic Reversal, and untap all your permanents as many times as you want. So you can use Prodigal Sorcerer's ability until all your opponents are dead. He also works great with a lot of cards, like Freed from the Real or Premium Saura, allowing you to pay mana to untap him and keep using his ability. He can also be pretty good with things that trigger when you deal damage. Curiosity is a pretty classic one, turning Prodigal Sorcerer into a card advantage machine. Sigil of Sleep is pretty good against creature decks, allowing you to control the board pretty effectively. Lifelink is pretty underwhelming, but Death Touch is great, allowing you to kill almost any creature. Other Mastery is pretty strong, but it's also pretty expensive. Charisma allows you to slowly take control of all your opponent's creatures, which is really strong. This one is pretty fragile though, as the creatures will return to your opponent's control if Charisma leaves play. So this one's better if you have a sack outlet. And even though some of these sounds awesome, you're still relying on a pretty easy to kill creature to survive. So in summary, Prodigal Sorcerer is not good. He has an interesting ability with some potential, but slapped into a pretty fragile body with an inefficient mana cost, which means he's not worth playing most of the time. He's probably at his best in Limited, where efficient removal is less common, and being able to mess with combat math can be pretty useful. Otherwise, I wouldn't really play it.